Yo, what is going on everybody, and welcome back to Top 10 Fortnite. Today I'm going to be ranking every single tier 100 skin in Fortnite Battle Royale. Before we get into that, make sure you hit that sub button, drop a like on this video, and turn on post notifications if you do go on to enjoy and you want to be notified every single time I post a video. Make sure you use code NOTGeezus in the item shop. I am an Epic partner, and we're on the road to 750 subscribers. I'm going to be giving away a skin at 750 subscribers, so if you want to be entered in the giveaway, subscribe to the channel and comment your Epic Games name down below. Also, I want to say this list is just my opinion, so please do not get triggered if you do not agree. There's a lot of skins that are very controversial. Some people think they should be at the top, some people think they should be at the very low, so my opinion might differ for yours. But comment your rankings down below because I'd love to see what you guys think. And now I'm going to start it. So in the last spot, my least favorite tier 100 skin, we have the Dire. I'm sorry, but I just thought this skin was so underwhelming, especially when you first unlock it. It just doesn't look that cool when you first unlock it, and by the time you do have it unlocked, you probably don't even care about it anymore. And it looks okay when it's fully done, but honestly it's just a boring looking skin, and I don't think I'd even buy this thing if it was in the item shop. And the Season 6 Battle Pass in general, in my opinion, was a pretty bad one, with the Calamity being the only redeeming factor. And personally, I just don't like this tier 100 skin. Okay, so after that skin, every skin on this list from this point on, I think is at least decent. There's none that I hate. So me putting it at the bottom of the list doesn't mean I don't like it, it's just the fact that there's so many good ones. So in the next spot we have the Vendetta Skin. Maybe I'm a little salty because I didn't get to unlock it, but this skin just isn't very impressive to me. I think the tier 100 skin should have been the secret skin or the rock skin, because I think those both look a lot better than this skin. The one thing I can say I do like about it is the flames that shoot out of it. I think that's pretty cool. It's not a terrible skin, it's honestly just kinda meh. I don't like it, I don't dislike it, and that's why it's taking the spot. In the next spot we have the Ice King. This skin looks really cool in the lobby, but it's a little bit too bulky for me to ever use in game. I don't think I'd ever use it. It's just a really bulky skin. I do however like the back bling a lot, and it changes colors, which is pretty cool. The Ice Mantle back bling is just really good looking. It has 4 different color variations, the red one being my favorite. But yeah, this skin is a good looking skin in the lobby and it looks really cool, but in game it's just a little bit too bulky for me. In the number 8 spot, this is where it starts to get good. We have the Midas Skin. This is the tier 100 skin this season, and I really like the gold theme they have going, where every skin has a secret level where you can get a gold style. And the Midas skin, in my personal opinion, has been one of the most interesting tier 100 skins as far as the storyline goes. And honestly, it's not a bad looking skin. It looks pretty good. I like it a lot. It would be way higher on this list, but there's so many good tier 100 skins, to be honest. It's also kind of new, so maybe later I'll look back on it with nostalgia glasses on and think it's better than it is. In the next spot, we have the Fusion skin. This skin was pretty cool, but it was really unmemorable because just about everybody got it. Because if you guys didn't know, the first season of Chapter 2 was extended for like 6 months. I mean, that season went on forever, and just about everybody got this skin. Most people were like way above level 350, but the skin itself actually looks really cool, and I think what they were trying to go for was to match the dress thing, because it's blue and black and then it has a white and gold style. I don't remember where I heard that, but I heard somebody say that one time and it actually made a lot of sense, and I think that's a funny joke they kind of put in there. And this skin just looks really cool. It's not too bulky. It's actually one of the more thin male skins. And I like this skin a lot. Also, it comes with a really cool pickaxe, glider, and back bling, which I think gives it a lot of bonus points. I mean, if your skin set comes with a bunch of really good stuff too, that's awesome. In the number 6 spot, we have the Lux skin. I decided to put this one right in the middle because that's where I think it belongs. I think it would have been a really good tier 1 skin because it's too simple to be a tier 100 skin, I feel like, because the standard has been set that the tier 100 skin usually has different styles and a whole bunch of stuff that's special about it. I mean, it just looked too simple to be a tier 100 skin. It looked like an uncommon or rare skin and not like a legendary skin. And from what I've heard, the whole reason it even was a tier 100 skin is because Epic wanted to make a female skin the tier 100 skin, and that Blackheart was supposed to be that. I don't know if that's true, but if it is true, it actually makes a little bit of sense. But either way, this skin has a really good backbling and pickaxe, and I actually like this skin a lot. I personally like the normal style the most, and I like the gold version of the wings. In the next spot, we have the Ragnarok skin. This skin comes with the Frozen Shroud, which is a really tryhard backbling, and I like it a lot. And it comes with the Permafrost, which is one of the coolest Battle Pass pickaxes in the game, right behind the Rift's edge in my opinion. I like this skin. For this tier 100 skin, I just think it was perfect for that season. It was like the opposite of the Drift, which was the tier 100 skin. It had a really good backbling, a good pickaxe. The skin itself actually looked really cool, especially when you got it fully done and it has that mask on. I just think it's such a solid skin, and it really deserves to be the tier 100 skin of that season. In the next spot, we have the Reaper. I remember this skin used to scare the heck out of all of us because it just used to be so tryhard back in the day, and usually anybody that was wearing the skin was really good at the game. It came with the trusty number 2 pickaxe, which I personally like a lot, and it was just a really good tier 100 skin. This was all the way back in season 3, so the skins weren't very complex back then. Also, it was based off of John Wick, so just the fact that John Wick was in Fortnite was incredible at the time because there was no collabs back then, and it was just really solid. And now we're coming down to our top 3. In the number 3 spot, we have the Black Knight. I know this is going to make people mad, but I'm just going to explain it once I give my number 2 spot, so you'll have a little bit more of an understanding on why I put this in the number 3 spot. But at the time in Season 2, this was the first max tier skin. I know it technically wasn't tier 100 because there wasn't 100 tiers in the Battle Pass back then, but we're going to count it because it was the max tier. It comes with my favorite backbling in all of Fortnite. It's one of the most iconic skins in the game, and honestly, it just looks so cool. It was the perfect tier 100 skin for the time, and it was the exact skin we needed, and it's a really intimidating skin as well. If you just look at it, it just looks really cool. In the number 2 spot, we have the Ultimen, and I know this is going to make a lot of people mad, but the reason we put this above is because it's really like the Black Knight but with more styles that honestly in my opinion look a little bit cooler. It's basically the Black Knight with more variation. The Black Knight had a better shield, but this shield's still pretty cool. I personally think the Ultimate Knight in the red looks so awesome. So does the gold version. I don't really like the silver version, but the gold and red version looks so good on the skin, and I like it a lot. It also has that bulky version, which kind of looks cool in the lobby, but I don't like it in game because it reminds me of the Ice King. But yeah, this skin is just so cool, and I like it a lot. And in the number 1 spot, my favorite tier 100 skin of all time, we have the Omega skin. This was the first ever progressive skin. It was also the first ever skin to have edit styles, and I just like this skin so much. Season 4 was personally my favorite season. It's probably the season I spent the most time playing, and I remember being so excited to try to get this skin. I remember getting Omega Lights and how hard it was to complete the challenge to get Omega Lights. You had to get all the way to level 80 to get them, which means if you were playing back then, you were probably pretty good at the game if you had this skin. One of the weak parts is that it really didn't come with a back bling, but the pickaxe that came with it kind of makes up for it because it is a really cool looking pickaxe. And I really just can't think of a tier 100 skin that fits the number 1 spot more or looks cooler than this skin. But if you did disagree with me, comment down below. That's all I got for this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications to be notified every single time I upload. I'm out, dudes. Peace.